Something about this beat.
Good morning. Thank y'all for tuning in to Reject Talk on Thursday morning, 0630, man. Let me go ahead and drop you my social media handles. Follow me on IG at Davis_girl36. On Twitter, that's at Reject. On TikTok, you can find me at Reject2020. On Clubhouse, you can find me at Reject1979. And if you need to email me, you can email me at rejectnt2020@gmail.com. Also, I would like to give some shout outs to my sponsors, some of my sponsors. Shout out to Emily Barr, the owner of the King's Pavilion. That's at 674 Martin Luther King Jr. Highway. That's in King Street, South Carolina. If you're looking for an outdoor venue, she has 8 acres out there in King Street, South Carolina. She's now booking for a concert, so artists tap in, comedians tap in, models, everybody, anybody tap in, vendors. She's always looking for someone, you know what I'm saying, to fill her space. She has 8 acres. Again, that's at 674 Martin Luther King Jr. Highway in King Street, South Carolina. Give Miss Emily Barr a call at 843-356-5540. Also, I would like to give a shout out to my barber. That's that girl Sean, the owner of Brooks and Rose Barbershop. That's at 507 12th Street, West Columbia, South Carolina. Again, that's that girl Sean, the owner of Brooks and Rose Barbershop, 507 12th Street, West Columbia, South Carolina. Tap into those people, man. I'm here today. Today I have a very special guest in the studio with me, looking amazing, eyebrows on fleek. I'm just saying, they always looking amazing. Kwame, I have Lindsay Sawyers. Lindsay Kwame Sawyers is in the studio with me today. Let's clap it up for Lindsay Kwame Sawyers, man. How does it feel to be here this morning, this early Thursday morning?
It feels amazing.
It feels amazing to be here.
It feels amazing.
You ain't had no problem waking up to get here this morning?
Nah, I woke up pretty early. So I was ready to come.
Early bird catches the worm, right?
They catch the worm.
Yeah, man, those eyebrows. You look amazing early in the morning. Oh, man, those eyebrows, man. Lindsay Kwame Sawyers is in the building with me this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tell them a little bit about yourself, like where you from and things of that nature.
Okay, I'm originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I stayed in Sumter majority of my life. Attended high school there. Graduated from HBCU, Morris College.
Shout out to Morris College.
Yes, bachelor's in sociology. Well, I moved up here in Columbia based off of networking with a church plant. I live with my church basically, and that's dope. And we just brothers building life with each other, helping out the community. I did a lot of community work for years, and eventually I tapped in one of my gifts that God blessed me with, which is singing. And it was amazing, mind-blowing that I tapped into that, because when life hits and a new journey comes upon your life, you got to take on it full force. So, yeah, I got a single out right now, Misunderstood, on all social media platforms. And, yeah, it's a blessing.
So you say you went to Morris College. How was it? How was Morris College? And you majored in sociology.
Yes.
How was that? Is there any specific groups that you participated in college?
Okay, well, in college, I participated in too many groups, but I actually was a good student. I was on the dean's list a lot, and I actually loved the experience of living on campus at HBCU.
Okay.
I developed my personality, my character. I built with a lot of people. I have a lot of friends. I built a good networking relationship with a lot of my teachers, a lot of my dorm directors, a lot of my friends. So I think it was a good experience.
Yeah. Shout out to Morris College, and shout out to you again. You say you have a song out on all social media platforms, Misunderstood. We're going to get to that. But how did you get started with this music journey? I hear you say, you finally tapped back in. Like, when did you know? At what age did you know that, because we run from things, but it always comes back full circle. But, like, just give us a little history of that, like when you knew, but then when you actually decided to tap into
Okay. Well, I've been growing up. Growing up, I've been in the church all my life. So, I thank my grandma, rest in peace. I thank my mom for the upbringing that I've been brought upon me when I was a child. I actually sung on the choir when I was younger. I was in this praise and worship group called Spirit of Truth, and we used to sing and we used to dance and everything, and it was a passion that I had because I was singing it for my Creator, my Lord and Savior Jesus. So it was a passion for me to actually do that. And I guess when you get older, you start getting into other things and stuff like that. So you drift away from your passion regarding that. But I always found joy into singing and enlightening people with my voice and my talents that the Lord blessed me with. I furthermore tapped into that once I got introduced to a label called Hollow Art.
Shout out to Hollow Art, man.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Duke Mohead, Chris Mohead, Will Salters. Hollow Art, man.
Oh, yeah. I got introduced to music and everything, the entertainment business through them. And I watched them work and get in the lab and make music and everything. And it kind of put a spark back on the talents that I have. And I'm like, well, dang, like, if they can do that and they going for their dreams or embracing their talent, why can't I do the same thing? God didn't bless me with a gift for no reason. So that's what made me want to tap in. And then one night I linked up with my family that do music, Philly's Jim and Swazo.
Shout out to Jim and Sways.
And we was just vibing out one night, and I was just like, I want to make a song. And he was like, come on, let's make a song. And I'm like, I don't know, I want to make a song about. And from there on, we were just talking about, I guess we was getting to know each other, and I was giving him a little bit of my testimony on what I've been through in my life and where I'm at now. And from there on, he was just like, dang, like, I know you kind of feel some type of way. I'm like, yeah, I kind of feel misunderstood growing up. And he was just like, there you go, that's the song, Misunderstood. So I was like, yeah, that got a ring to it. So we was in the studio together, just vibing out. We both throwing out verses here and there. Well, we built a song, off of straight vibing from a real life testimony.
Oh, yeah.
And I always say that Misunderstood is a relatable testimony that anybody can relate to, because everybody been a point in their life they was misunderstood.
Oh yeah, man. And that song is ringing bells right now in the Carolinas, probably all over the world. and it's touching so many lives. It's so relatable.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how does that make you feel? How does that make you feel knowing that your music, because people see you and they're always quoting your song there. They call you Mr. Understood sometimes. Oh, yeah. So how does that make you feel?
I feel great. Like, I feel that I did what somewhat my purpose is on earth, whereas to touch people's lives, give them truth, help them understand that be you, be your authentic self. When you project positive energy, you'll get positive energy back to you.
Oh yeah. Who are some of your influences?
Influences, I can say my family. And I can, pinpoint people in my family, but basically my family, some friends I went to school with, went to college with, some professors, artist-wise, like, I look up to Prince.
Okay, let's talk about that a little bit. Prince, shout out, R.I.P. to Prince, man.
Oh, yeah.
What is it about Prince that grasps your attention? Like, what is it about him that you adore, that you are influenced by?
He was a creative genius. Like, I just feel like he was genius. He gave people who he was, and they gravitate to it. Like, if he wanted to come out with heels on, or he wanted to cut his hair a certain way, or wear a different outfit a certain way, like, he made it where that, hey, this is me, and you're gonna accept me, and you're gonna vibe out with me because hey, you have to love me. This is who I am. So I kind of felt the same way when it comes to actually in my artistry, because a lot of us grow up in life that we live off of someone else's view of you. And I've been someone that done that, and just listening to his music all the time and looking at him, and he actually doing his thing without worrying about what other people are saying. It encouraged me to do the same thing as well.
And that says a lot, though.
Oh, yeah.
That says a lot. And I see you, tapping into yourself and being yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing to see the metamorphosis of that.
Yes.
Man, Prince was a very good artist. Very, very good.
And a fashionista.
Oh, yeah.
I love fashion.
Speaking of fashion, we know you love fashion. What are you rocking these days?
Well, I'm into the European boots right now. Because it's cold, suede. I'm getting into the suede right now. Still getting into the skinnies, the cardigans, the peacoats, somewhat graffitis or whatnot, button-ups. I'm into the fedora hats, the frame. Like, my frame game is crazy. I can't even count how many frames I got. But the frame game, to the necklaces, man, it's a lot. But
hey, there's no limit on you and what you wear, right?
Oh yeah, no limit.
When it comes to your artistry, we know you sing. I've seen you perform. I heard you dance as well. Like,
oh yeah.
Can we talk a little bit about that? Like, what is it that you're looking to get into other than just doing the music?
Oh yeah. Well, like you were saying, dancing. Yeah, I've been dancing since I was like yay high. My mom used to put me in the dancing competitions, and like one of my favorite dances when I was younger was the butterfly. Everybody knows the butterfly. I used to kill that dance. That was my dance. But from there, I just started learning other dances. Like, I was the type of person that if it was a dance out, I'm gonna learn it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that was my passion. I find passion in dancing, find passion with dancing in front of people, where that people enjoying my craft and my art. I actually got into other styles of dancing as I got older, regarding voguing. I liked voguing when I was like 17, 18. I started voguing, and that was an art where that I could just really express who I am, just as well as just wherever I'm feeling, you can express it through your vogue. Whatever character you're trying to display right now, you could express through your vogue. Just as well as I'm still doing the hip hop dancing. You have a little jig. I love jigging nowadays. Since I got older, I got a jig.
Hey, shout out to the jig. Ain't nothing wrong with a little jig.
Yeah, that's it. And then some avenues I'm getting into now. I'm actually getting into modeling soon.
I can see that.
Yeah, I talked with some folks that actually host modeling events, and I'm definitely locked in.
Okay.
And I'll give y'all or post some of the dates on my social media platforms about when possibly I'm gonna start modeling or being in a show. But yeah, I'm excited about that because, like I was saying earlier, I love fashion, I love clothes, I love to be out there in the forefront and seen. I'm a flashy type person, just as well as I'm working on merch as well. So I want to create like misunderstood shirts with my name in the back, the neck collar, and like an active brain in the back, where that, everybody misunderstood in their mind. So having a brain in the back of the shirt is somewhat symbolizing being misunderstood. So that was a creative thought I had when it comes to creating merch, and yeah.
That's dope. So speaking of creativity, you're very creative. What's your process like? Where do you find that creativity from?
Oh yeah. Well, I guess I like to meditate. I meditate. I vibe out to a lot of music, per se. Like, I love vibing out to R&B music, old school music. I think music is somewhat, to me, therapeutic. And I like to be in a therapeutic space where that I can create.
And what would a therapeutic place consist of for you?
A peaceful atmosphere.
Okay.
You know, we gotta be peaceful, gotta be calm, cool, and collective. I like to say that all the time.
Yeah.
It just had to be a space where that you know that good vibes is all circling around you.
Okay. Okay. What's your any projects you're working on right now? We know you have Misunderstood on all social media platforms. Let them know how to follow you before we get so far in that we get lost in the sauce and they forget to follow you.
Okay. Well, y'all can follow me first on Facebook, Lindsay Kwame Sowers. That's my Facebook name. You can follow me on Instagram or IG. Maybe some people may call it Instagram IG. You can follow me on Instagram, Kwame Sings. I actually have a link on that page where that my song is actually linked to my page. So if you want to listen to Misunderstood, you can click on the link and you can listen to my single as well.
Misunderstood. You wanna let's talk about your lyrics in Misunderstood.
Okay.
Let's give them the lyrics.
Okay. I'm just me, I can't please everybody. Can't be dependent, can't need everybody. Conscious of how I treat everybody. Everybody, anybody, no one around, who can I confide in? A shoulder to cry on, a heart to reside in. Slighted by rejection and being misguided. Never open-minded, being one-sided.
But I'm doing tired of
being misunderstood. I'm tired of being misunderstood.
I love that song, Kwame. I love that song.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Like, you're speaking volumes. I mean, I'm still thinking back to you being in college, being a sociology major. Like, you're learning how to interact with people.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, that's what you, like, that's what you do.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you found a way to interact and actually reach people through your music and through your dance, through you just being yourself.
Yeah.
So first of all, I want to commend you for just doing that.
Thank you so
and
much.
taking the step to walk out into that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because it's not easy.
It's not.
You know, and not everybody has the guts to do so.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so again, I salute you for doing that. And for you, you know, being you.
Yeah.
You know, voguing.
Yeah.
Singing.
Oh, yeah.
And you rap too, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You rap too, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Man, so you got some projects you working on right now. Let's talk about it.
Okay, I got a single coming out soon. I'm kind of with you about the title of it, but from my perspective, I'm gonna name it Time.
Okay.
And with the single Time, it's basically about dancing. Mm-hmm. And I was getting back to my roots in this song, where that I'm gonna get back into dancing. When people hear the song, I want them on their feet dancing. Mm-hmm. The vibe to it, like if I can compare it to any other song, it's like a Rihanna Wild Thoughts vibe. You hear a lot of instrument, you hear a little beat where that you want to two-step or do a little Jamaican dance or something like that.
Okay.
So
you about to take them to the club.
I'm about to take them to the club.
Happy Feet song.
Right.
Okay. I'm with that.
Oh yeah.
I'm with that.
Oh yeah. So I'm working on that project and I'm working to try to get it out by February, the end of February.
Okay.
So hopefully that comes to play. I'm also working with other producers that have been hitting me up with beats. Mm-hmm. So I'm in a creative space of creating more material. So this year in itself, I probably have a lot of material out.
I was going to ask you, who are you working with right now? Are there anybody in specific you want to shout out that you're working with? Or
yeah, I want to shout out to Aaron. There's a bro of mine named Aaron. He's a great producer. He was supportive when it comes to my career as being an artist since day one. Mm-hmm. You know, he gave me the confidence in a sense from what he told me one time for a phone conversation. Like, you know, basically just not giving up, still going for your dreams. Like, you're talented, you have a voice, you can sing. You know what I mean? Don't let, you know what I mean, things have you grow weary when it comes to actually making music. And I took it in. Like, I took it in from him, and he see me now, he see my single out now, he like, man, you took it in. Like, and I'm like, yeah. So I'm working with him, and I just hit up another producer by the name of Wayne. So he gave me some good advice. He gravitated me when I performed one night at a venue, Mobays 2, Connoisseur.
Oh, yeah.
Freestyle Friday event.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Mobe too, man. Freestyle Friday. It's a vibe Friday, man. Oh yeah.
He shout out to me and he said he got some beats for me and I'm like, yeah, I want to make some music with you, bro. Like we vibed out. Like he vibed to my song. He said, I get it. Like I've been listening to it several times and I found out he was listening several times because I actually watched one of his lives and he paused his beats and he was like, I got Kwame on my live. Kwame, I'm not gonna lie to you, I listened to your song like several times, man. I want to work with you, hit me up. And I thought that was like big for me because I'm like, he paused his live, you know what I mean, and his music in the background, his live, to tell me that. So I'm like, okay, like that's really dope. Like I'm really, you know what I mean, hitting home.
Out here making noise.
Oh yeah, so that's dope.
That is, man. Do you have any favorite childhood memories? I know you say, you know, shout out again, R.I.P. to your grandma and your mom's still here. I know she's very, very supportive.
Oh yeah.
I know Kwame.
Oh yeah.
The one, right?
The one. Like the firstborn.
The firstborn. That's what Kwame means, right?
Yes.
The firstborn. So like, do you have any favorite childhood memories or anything of that nature?
I'd say for me, like a lot of folks probably don't know this about me, but I was into sports when I was younger.
Okay.
So
why would they think not? Why would they?
I hope not. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was playing sports.
Okay. What sport was you playing?
Well, I used to play outside with my cousins and some of the guys in the neighborhood.
Okay.
So I used to play outside football, street basketball. I used to run, like I used to race folks around the neighborhood. Yeah. I was a fast runner.
You were playing.
Yeah, I was having fun. So yeah, I can remember those memories where that, you know, everybody know who they want to be on their team and everybody selected certain people and everybody feel like because you got those certain people in your team that you should win, you know, the football tournament or the basketball tournament or the racing tournament. So I guess those was my favorite childhood memories.
Were you the go-to guy that they wanted on the team back then?
I was one of the go-to guys.
Check that, look at that. Hey, look, and you're still a hot commodity because people still want you on their team. It's just in the music game now. Because, I mean, the music, it's still the same thing. You need a team.
Oh, yeah,
You know, you definitely need a team in the music game. And
yes.
And it's good to still be a great player that everybody want on that team.
Because teamwork is the dream work.
Man, oh, yeah. Has COVID-19 have any what effect has it had on your career?
Career-wise, I don't think it have any effect because I'm still doing what I'm destined to do. What the journey came upon my life, I'm still doing it. Like I'm still performing. I'm still in the process creating. I'm still working with people that I want to work with. Yeah, and I'm still enjoying life. Whether you take it as, you know, take it as what it is. You know what I mean? You just have to be precautious about stuff and wear your mask, have your hands sanitized to stay clean. Stuff I've been doing instead of wearing a mask, but, you know.
Been staying clean.
Yeah, been staying clean. You just got to wear a mask over your face. So, I mean, yeah, of course, you know, I mean, it's sad where that some people was affected by it. I have several family members affected by it, but they beat it, and that's, you know, that's God. You know, what I mean, I'm thankful that they beat it. But other than that, like, no, COVID put me in a creative space, and it actually helped me to I guess go to that next level in life, like strive for what I want, you know what I mean, strive for my goals even more. Like I think at one point in life sometimes you can get complacent, but it helped me to actually understand like you don't need to be complacent with anything in your life. You know, your life is not promised the next day, you know what I mean, you got to live like it's your last. So it helps me to actually just go for the things I need to get done.
Set fuel to your fire. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I seen you in the lab. Man, stay there. Stay there. For real.
Oh, yeah.
If you could give entertainer, like, you've been doing this. I remember when we met. Like, when we first met, we had a plan to do one thing.
Yeah.
And look, like, it hasn't even been a full year.
Right.
And you've created a song, working on 2 more songs. But, I mean, like, no one knows that journey. Like, you just didn't wake up like that.
No.
You know? So, if you could give advice to anybody, to the artists out here, you know, young, old, whoever's in the game, if you could give advice to them right now, like, what would your advice be to any artist or anybody out there that's trying to pursue something that they want to do?
Yeah, I would say basically don't give up. I say that to say where that we've been, well, I know I can see for myself, I've been out there looking at artists doing that thing, like artists that we all grew up loving, you know what I mean, just as well as up and coming artists, and they all been at a point in their life. We all bleed the same blood, so if they can accomplish that, well, you can accomplish it as well. You have it in you. Don't doubt yourself.
Okay.
I think doubting yourself and being complacent with doubting yourself will have you not trying to actually gravitate to the goals that you have in your life. Also, I feel that you have to just understand and know that, it's a process. You have to be patient. Patience is a virtue. A lot of people want things to happen when they want things to happen. And in life, it don't goes that way. You just got to understand that and still do what you have to do.
Oh, yeah. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting here this Thursday morning with the handsome Kwame.
Yes.
Sawyer's in the building, sitting to my left, looking amazing.
Yes.
And it's doing my soul well. Again, let them know how to find you again, follow you on social media.
Okay. You can follow me on IG, Kwame Sings. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, Lindsay Kwame Sowers. Oh, yeah.
Hey, and again, follow myself on Instagram at Davis_girl36. That's Davis_girl36. On Twitter, that is Reject. On Clubhouse, that's Reject1979. Tell a friend to tune in every Thursday morning at 0630. That's Reject Talks, man. And if you're looking for a host, man, I'm the hottest host in the world right now. If you need a host, call me. Call your girl, man. I'm a fire sign, man. Tap in for the tap in. Again, I appreciate you, Kwame, for being with me,
Appreciate you as well.
All right,
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, something about this beat.